The vision for our Imagine campaign was simple: less debt, more ministry. And before the campaign even launched, we asked you as a church to dream about ministries and initiatives we might invest in once that debt was reduced or eliminated. Hundreds of you submitted inspiring ideas, which we sorted into 12 categories of ministry possibilities at the beginning of the campaign. Over the past 4 years, our ministers, elders, ministry leaders, and other volunteers have spent many hours in prayer, study, and discussion about which initiatives to prioritize first. As a result, 6 of the Imagine dreams rose to the top of the list: church plan investments, community care, senior Christian ministry, fostering and adoption support, Q groups growth, and support for smaller churches. We've been hard at work determining how best to move forward in each of those areas so that we could hit the ground running when the campaign ended. That time is now. Thanks to God's faithfulness and your generosity, we start 2022 with exactly $0 of debt and close to $300,000 of budget to support Imagine Dreams and other emergent opportunities. Let's take a look at how we plan to use those funds and the results we expect to see in each of those 6 ministry areas.
As we began dreaming about what we could do with the funds freed up by the Imagine campaign, it became clear that the congregation felt strongly we should continue to support our most recent church plants. And so this year we will be helping the Heritage Church plant with next steps in its continued growth as it hopes to break ground and build a permanent meeting place on this very land. We anticipate the following year would be good timing to help the Midtown Church plant with a similar step as it continues to grow.
As part of Imagine, it's been exciting to dream about ways that we can better serve our community as well as our church family. To do that, we're going to need to grow our care and counseling ministry team. Early this year, we get to bring on a new full-time team member into the care and counseling ministry. This will allow us to expand some of the support groups that we offer, add some new programs and classes. Last fall, we started a task force. We're listening and learning as we gather information about gaps in services for some of our underserved families or areas that it's just a natural fit for Memorial Road to be more involved in filling those gaps in our community.
The senior adult ministry has been on our minds for quite some time. We have over 500 members that are at 62 years of age or older. We have over 300 that are at 70 years of age or older. And we recognize that this part of our membership still has so much more to offer. And so we're excited about the potential to provide dedicated resources, both through the senior adult minister position, which we're really close to filling, but also through the volunteers that we expect will be along for this ministry, both now and for many years to come.
We have over 70 children at Memorial Road that have been fostered or are adopted. We're currently in the foster system. Now that we have support with the Imagine campaign and funding available, we would like to support our local agencies and work alongside them by providing services to our community and supporting our families within Memorial Road as well. And we would even like to provide training to our families and to professionals at Memorial Road specific to how can we support our community and grow our foster and adopt world.
Q Group started about 10 years ago with no additional staff and not too many resources. And in that time, they've grown significantly, and we need to devote more time to coaching groups and developing new leaders. I think we need 10 to 20 new Q groups with leaders who have support from the ministry staff in this new venture of starting a group on their own. Right now, I spend some of my time helping with AV issues and technology troubleshooting during the day. With the Imagine money, we want to allow support staff to begin to take some of that technology load so that I can devote my time to small group leadership.
One of your original Imagine dreams was the desire to bless smaller congregations. There's a number of things we're already doing. Many congregations around the world actually are taking advantage of our online resources like Sunday worship services and the Well resources of classes. Additionally, our staff does congregational learning labs, seminars, and workshops for other congregations. And Imagine funds are going to allow us to take all of these to the next level. And additionally, we know that many of you want to bless small churches. Maybe your Q group knows a congregation that could use help with a weekend VBS this summer, or maybe your Bible class would like to help with a Friends Day at a congregation. Imagine funds are going to allow you to be a blessing to the kingdom at large.
This is just a beginning. We'll continue to explore how we can grow and get better in each of these areas, and we're going to need you to get involved as that happens. And in addition to these ministry areas, the success of Imagine will give us even more flexibility to bless others as new opportunities arise. As a new year begins, we find ourselves in a position to do more and better ministry than ever before. I can't wait to see what God does next.